success on their defense, too. They're the tone setters for these guys, and the entire team feeds off of what they do.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. They're led out by their rookie quarterback, the young man out of NC State.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
They go play action here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. That will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick 2nd and long. And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. This defense for the Jets, very strong in that victory a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with...
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Justin Madubuike able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here's Bryce Baringer on now to punt. Deep to return is Darius Davis. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Jets will take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their signal caller now in his 4th season in the NFL.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It was too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Young now. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. Jamin Davis there to bring him down. So this, Charles, on paper at least, not the most even of matchups. Polar opposite, really. I mean, on one sideline, you got the hottest team in the league, still unbeaten, and on the other side, a winless squad.
And that's why I owe you, and I owe you big, because you did email me this week to remember any given Sunday. That was a phrase you typed to me, and that's what we have to remember in this ball game. It resounds when you think about it. Unbeaten versus winless, any given Sunday. Anything can happen in this league.
Quick slant there, gets him the first down, 6 yards on the play. To throw, Young. This will be caught by Brown. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Look that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort, but instead he sets his guys up in excellent shape.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A.J. Dillon, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
2nd drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
And he works free. Look at the big man rumble. Stiff-armed him.
And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line.
A big play there on the catch and run. 58 yards.
Here's Walker.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. It's second and goal back to the 8-yard line now. Off the bootleg. Winkler. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A big run there defensively on second and goal. A loss of 7, and it brings up third.
That's 3 sacks now. That's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Sanders' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Jets offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams to defend in the red zone. You see the graphic. He's second in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a quarterback.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Now Young. This one into the hands of Metcalf.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll work with 4 receivers here on 3rd and 6.
Young.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 36. Now a handoff up the middle. Whitfield. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8.
Young will set to throw. Thomas brings it in. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 15-yard line.
Running left is Dillon.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Going quickly here to Thomas. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Well, this drive, they're 2 for 2 on third down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Here's Young from the shotgun.
He's got his target. That's complete. And the Jets are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll play fake. Now Young. They'll roll him out. Did he get the feet down? Yes! Touchdown! It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Jets are able to stretch out their lead.
So they go play action, 3 tight ends out there in the heavy set.
Well, they showed everything that suggested running play. Just what you mentioned, 3 tight ends, heavy formation, able to go play action off of it because if you're a defender, you're thinking it's a running play with that much beef on the field.
But they passed it, and they got 6 out of it. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So first and 10 now from the 30.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Back to throw. Winkler. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on third down.
So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
$13 yards the tally on the return there.
And the Jets will take over first and 10.
At their own 44-yard line.
Young off the play fake. Looking long for Thomas. And this is caught. Touchdown!
Brian Thomas.
His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field.
It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Now a second and 10. Trying the left side with Walker. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
This offense on third down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, Walker with it.
And down to the 36-yard line here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Up the middle they go. Dobson, and he gets it down to the 32.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Walker now on 1st and 10.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Looking to throw. Winkler. And that will be incomplete.
The second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers? It's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And ultimately, this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but boy, he showed off that make-you-miss ability that certainly is in his arsenal. They'll keep it on the ground. Whitfield. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
3rd and 4.
Now Young.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. They'll try the left side with Dillon.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Thomas has got it, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Off the play fake, Young. Flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Whitfield. But they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws. Of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. On play action, Young. Out to the left there, complete to Howard. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. O.J. Howard, 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Jets are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Now the Vegas offense heading back out there.
And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Off the play fake. Winkler.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up. They'll try for the first with Walker.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Nothing doing on second and third down after that 9-yard gain on first.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Davis now to return it. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards.
And they will take over first and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
From the 29, here's a 2nd and 7.
Young. Flushed out right. He gets it to Thomas. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And he's had a lot of success throwing the ball here early. You see by the numbers, he's already up over 200 yards passing.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Young to throw it. And the Raiders have got him. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Young, he's going to change it up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Winkler, a short one going to be taken in here by Schultz.
2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Winkler.
Throw right side complete to Dotson. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
On the move past the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Again, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 19. They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And the Raiders are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The kick by Sanders is good. And that will finish off this third quarter of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, where it was the Dolphins who were able to pick up the victory at home. Drake May leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, we'll head to Cincinnati to check on the Bengals at home at Paycor Stadium. And they were winners as they defeat the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Zay Flowers, a touchdown catch in the victory. Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, check on the Patriots. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Minnesota Vikings. Javon Baker, a touchdown catch.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good return, but he pays the price at the end of it as he's picked up and thrown down. The Jets offense and Bryce Young headed back onto the field. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
Here's third and a few inches.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Whitfield, and he is going to have a Jets first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Young now from the 50. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 34-yard line.
That's good for a Jets.
Up the middle they go.
Whitfield, and he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 8.
They'll try the left side. Whitfield. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Now Young. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And that'll keep this a 19-point game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The Raiders offense now, they trot back out.
And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Throwing to start the drive. Winkler. And the Jets pressure too much, and down he goes.
Justin Madubuike
Able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
On the counter, it's Walker.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
Austin's offense ready to go again. And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that fighting through, and he's got space.
Down the sideline he goes.
Touchdown! DK Metcalf. An 80-yard touchdown.
And the Jets are able to extend their lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up. Touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that will bump the lead up to 26. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
This will be taken in the end zone, and no run back forthcoming, so they will bring it out to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Winkler, a short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Straight ahead, Walker. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. A little juke. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. They run again with Walker. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Looking to throw. Winkler. That one taken in by Adams. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Jahan Dotson. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Open man is Jordan, the tight end. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
To throw, Young. Wilson's got it complete. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Here's Young from the shotgun. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. They'll try the left side. Whitfield. Oh, and Nelson space to operate. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Young working out of the gun. Over the middle, complete. That's Thomas. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Austin. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw, Young. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Bryce Young, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Jets add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits were on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Target is to Dotson, and he's got him.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Caught on the right side by Adams. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Back to throw again.
Setting up the screen here. This is Walker.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Back to throw. Winkler. And that's complete to Adams. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Winkler. And this is taken in at the 5.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
A great effort there. 40 yards.
And the Raiders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Jets offense and DK Metcalf getting ready to go back to work.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Throwing, Young. And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack.
Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been tough to stop. 8 for 10 so far. This will be 3rd and 15. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Winkler. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
Looking for Dotson, and he's got him.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 35.
To get back in this ball game, big plays are going to be necessary. And here's one right on cue. Coming up with 3 scores here in the fourth is not going to be an easy task, but that's good work there to bite off a chunk of yards.
Over the middle, brought in by Dotson.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and a couple.
Looking to throw. Winkler and Walker with it over the middle. And down inside the 15 he goes. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now a handoff up the middle. Dobson. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Winkler. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss.
I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Jahan Dotson
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Raiders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Well, that's certainly an important touchdown there that makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
Now Young. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Montez Sweat, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Now a fair catch taken just across midfield, maybe by a yard or 2. A 41-yard punt there with no return.
And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Winkler. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun. Winkler. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Winkler.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Going right back to Dotson.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Off play action. Winkler. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Chigakakwo from 19 yards away. And the Raiders have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
It's Young off play action, sliding out of the pocket.
Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Now Edwards-Helaire.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. This one into the hands of Metcalf. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Young here to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they take a knee. Up the middle they go. Whitfield. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Two running plays go backwards. So what's the call on 3rd and 13 now? Here's Young. He'll buy some time right. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. The kick by Elliott is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3.
So that not just important in the fact that it widens their lead, but really that was a textbook job of just hanging on to the football.
And we know all the time that coaches talk about time of possession. Sometimes it's a stat that doesn't matter much, but in this drive, it matters a lot. They want to reduce time and score points and lock this game down.
So the Raiders now down by 9, 20 seconds to go. Throwing to start the drive. Winkler. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
And it's Adebawore, the one who got in there for the sack.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Operating from the gun. Winkler. Under pressure, they got him again.
Justin Madubuike
Getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them